Hello, my name is Chelsea Mays, and I am going to be discussing gun violence and mass shootings. Every day, more than 100 people die due to gun violence. The firearm homicide rate is 25 times higher than other high-income countries. Is the problem here that people have easy access to gain guns, or are there other factors that lead to gun violence and mass shootings? Mass shootings are defined as one or more attackers that kill or injure multiple people simultaneously with a firearm. Does mental health play a role in gun violence or mass shootings? Well, there are studies that show that mental illness contributes to only about 4% of violence. An increased risk of gun violence comes from a history of violence, including domestic violence, use of alcohol or illegal drugs, being young and male, and or a personal history of physical or sexual abuse or trauma. Can creating stricter gun laws really help prevent mass shootings or gun violence of any kind? In my opinion, I believe that creating stricter gun laws will just make people want to go out and find ways to get guns in their own way. There is one case that hits home to me. It was a school shooting in Oxford High School in Michigan. 4 students were murdered and 7 were injured. This is one of those cases where mental health really played a role in this shooting. The major problem with this kid was that his parents in school had seen disturbing drawings and noticed his behavior, and his behavior was cause for concern. However, no one did anything about it. In fact, his parents were the one that actually bought him the gun. This is a good example of why there should be more thorough background checks for people when trying to buy a gun. How do we know that when someone buys a gun, they just won't turn around to give it to someone who has mental health issues or other issues and use it for violence?